Good morning. Hello. Happy Thursday. It's the second Thursday, which means it's also a sprint day for my day job, which is always nice. I've I don't know, a lot of people don't like the sprint meetings and everything else. I've always enjoyed them because, well, that's the time to figure out what's going on, plan new things, move forward. Also, I have a pretty big hand in like setting those up and making sure they run the way that's beneficial for engineering. So that's helpful too, I suppose. Azitsu, hello. How are you doing today? Great. It is Friday, a 4-day weekend. Oh, you have a 4-day weekend? Oh, so nice. So nice indeed. All right. See. Okay, so this test is failing. Learner cannot create a course. And what is it doing? It's go to create course and then expect not to match create course, but it's here. Why is that failing? Are you failing every time or are you just failing sometimes? You're failing just sometimes. It does make me wonder if that's failing sometimes. Are you failing? What is it? It's going to be courses spec. Oh yeah, okay, no, go to create course, wait until network idle, and then expect. Oh, do I need to wait here? I bet I need an await there. I bet that helps a lot. Although it's going to be hard to prove now because it's a race condition. It works sometimes, but not all the time. So hopefully that should fix that. Let's continue on. We are working on author can create a course. So in right now, if we rerun this, the title is empty. So what happened here? Did we fail to fix this to where the title isn't sticking? Yeah, it looks like it. So oh, the title's the last thing. It types it in and we're not seeing it. Okay, that's probably what it is. And then we want to click the button and we expect to now go back to courses and see that in the course list. I think that's what it's going to do. Yeah, okay. So type the title and then I want to now get the button. So const also we have an error here. I should probably fix this first. Oh, use to move value, alert dispatch, create course line 87. Okay, let's undo you. Let's try this. I haven't tried. Oh, workspace diagnostic picker is not working because the language server is not active. Oh, I have a TypeScript, don't I? Oh, I don't have TypeScript set up for this. We don't have types in here. Okay, let's fix that. Uh, I think npm install globally TypeScript. I think that's all I need to do. And if I go to any of the specs, Did that not work? Okay. I was kind of hoping that would automatically set that up, but okay, fine. Well, I'll figure out TypeScript later when we come back to test again. This is gonna be create course, line 87. Oh yeah, so we need to use this alert dispatch here, but it's already been moved. Oh no, it's fine. Alert dispatch. I need to use that here, but it gets moved into here and moved into here. So I just need to let alert dispatch. No. Okay. So it's already been moved. It's already been used before this. Okay, so we have the alert dispatch moved into here. So we need to wrap this in a bracket. There we go. Okay, now you're happy. So that's all working and great. Uh, if we go and look at the test though, because I've been forgetting to keep those up to date. When we can create a course, we're typing all the stuff into here, and then I need to get this create course. So I need to add in getting the button, which does mean it would be nice to have the TypeScript stuff. Okay, so I think npm install globally. Let's go to Helix. There's something in here, language support. Okay, here's where it is. So this is the default LSP. I want to find TypeScript in the list. Oh, it's TypeScript language server. Okay, so I think I installed that with npm. Maybe? Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay, so now I have all the types. Oh, so it says there is no. Okay, so I don't need an. I do not need an await here. If I don't need a wait here, do I need an await here? It claims no. Okay, well, I guess I don't need it. I trust TypeScript to not lie to me, right? Okay, author can create a course. So we get the title and we type into there, and then next I want to get the button and click it. So we're going to do an await page dot So this is going to be get by role. Is there a submit role? No, there's a button role. I want the name. I don't need that. I want the name to be create course. Then wait, why am I keep on doing that? Okay, create course, and then I want to click it. Now, what do I expect to happen after I click it? Well, I guess I do want to intercept this. All right, so I have a page route for this. That fulfills there. Louise Deborah, hello. I have that for I have chat, but I have it like over this stuff because like I don't think you really need to see this too much. This is basically just my like Docker status for first things. Yeah, but I see what see could be hard to sort of like understand what that is too. It does go up to the top. I wonder if I should put a label on that. Also, hello. How are you doing today? All right, so I get the button, click. What happens next? No, I mean, technically, I don't have to have it there. I think I go back and forth between like having this like visible or not visible. Sometimes it's nice if you're watching Navad to see what like I'm responding to, especially if it's on like on YouTube or something. That being said, it's been a long time since I've got any complaints, so we can try it without it again. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you really want the chat, let me know. Put a comment in. Asdelin, hello. How are you doing today? Oh, and you're fine, Louise. Excellent. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. It's a sprint day for my day job, which I mean, it does mean lots of meetings, but it's also nice because it's very different from the normal day to day work. Like they're very different types of meetings too, and we get what we call null ref time, which is the equivalent of the Google 20%, but it's not 20%. We only get it once every 2 weeks, and it's really like half a day, so it's more like 5% time. Is this the JS part of the WASM front end? No, it's not. It is the testing part of the JS of the WASM front end, if that makes sense. So this is Playwright. So this is TypeScript code. It runs these tests here, and sort of it's an automation system. So if you're not familiar with Playwright, I can click here, play, run all the tests. It goes through each of these spec files that I've created and interacts with the browser. We're only seeing it here for one of the browsers, for Firefox specifically, but it runs them for Chrome, Firefox, and WebKit engines, which is really nice. So I can verify that everything actually works. See here in this create one, get by label. Oh, I haven't saved it. That's why it doesn't have the get by role button and then do the thing. Yeah, so it's like Selenium, exactly. How does it compare to Jest and Mocha? It's so far it's different and similar and similar at the same time. So you see here, I have a test. I don't have to put that in the describe. So that already, I guess that's similar to Jest, I think, doesn't require a describe. But Mocha, I believe, does. I think so. It's been a long time since I've used those. And then let's see. We have our title. We have an async sort of callback function. They hand us a page object, and that page object we can use to like do whatever I want. So in this case here, I'm intercepting a route. So I have my GraphQL URI that the actual page is hitting, and when it hits this URI, I am going with anything like a get, a post, anything. I am going to get this JSON and I'm going to fulfill it instead of it actually going to the real server. So I can run this without it, like very fast, without it having to like wait for the real thing to hit. I have a function that I've written that just I can pass in a role enum and a page, like the page object, and then it goes and does other stuff for me, specifically logging me in. I can just tell it, okay, go to this URL and then wait until the network is all idle, which is really nice because that hits you pretty bad when it goes there and doesn't wait at all and just keeps on trying to do stuff before things have happened. Okay, so then, okay, I want to, on the page, get by a role. The role is link. The name is create course. Find the first one of those and click it. And so we can actually look here. That's here. So, okay, it does all these stuff. Here it is. Get by role link. That's that first one. Click it. Okay, so it clicks it. The route fulfills, expects to match. Oh, I can see the code down here too. So expects to match create course. Okay, next go get by label, long description, which is this one here. We reordered it after the fact. And then type in using just a bunch of lorem ipsum. I can, in the scrubber up here, sort of follow along. It types in like a way that a human would. Now, a fast human, a very fast human, but it does type in like over time. And so that's what happens. Nice to use fetch mock in our front end tests. I don't think I've used fetch mock, but it's nice that this includes like a pretty good mock system inside of it. So I don't need to like use something else. Oh, jest requires describe. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so we can better test realistic behavior. So the thing that's sort of different about Playwright that I'm still wrapping my head around is we write all this code sort of in the style, like you're only testing the way that that your users would test this or would use it in real life. So I don't care about like that this has a title named title. I want them to like navigate here. They look around for a little bit. They they wait for things to load. They then see this link. They click on that. It takes them to the right page, and then they can go sort of like see what's going on here. This interface is brand new for Playwright. It allows me to sort of visually see what's going on with it, which is basically this I think is the beginning of Playwright starting to become really good, like really compelling compared to something like Cypress. I think it was already compelling compared against Selenium, but that's just me. I used Selenium as my first engine when I was testing as a developer, and I hated it. So pretty much anything was compelling for me against it. Okay, that's kind of how testing library works. We use that for all our non-legacy React tests. Oh, nice. Yeah, so that's what this is. And then what's nice is I could basically say, okay, show me all of them. So like this is all three of the tests. I can see like, okay, it worked for Chrome, it worked for Firefox, it worked for WebKit. I can, in the configurations, tell it to retry at like X number of times if it fails, just in case like there's some weirdness going on. Uh, let's see. I can also then have it show, okay, only show me the failed ones. So, okay, there's no failed. So therefore, there's nothing for me to see here. It's basically a nice interface for me. I also have access to like all of the cool stuff. Plus, I can use this. We're just focusing on Firefox right now. Okay, so what I was doing, we have to think what happens after I create a course. I guess this is a happy path right now. So I filled out the course. It's good. The user in this case, which is gonna be me, I'm using this in the future, is not a troll and hasn't tried to break it. So we put in the right things. I hit the create course button. I guess I expect me to be taken to courses. No, I probably want to be taken to that course. I want to go to that specific course. So how did that work? If I go to courses here and I go into Axum, I want to go into, okay, so the route, courses, and then the ID. All right, so await page this. So then I expect, okay, so await, expect page dot URL. To match. Oh, to match. All right. So what do I expect? I expect there to be a courses slash. Let's say it's like a We'll say it's 100, like number 100. Now the way that's gonna work is okay. This is intercepting to get the tags mock data. Right before I click the button, I want to do another intercept. So we're going to do it. Wait, page.route, GraphQL URI. Okay, I get this route, and then I want to. By the way, is this font good for you? It's a new terminal window, so I haven't locked down the size for it yet. And I'm just sort of doing the Command plus still with it until I figure out what a good size is, and then we can add it into the config. Let's see. My page route seems to work for you. Okay, excellent. If it doesn't work for any of you, let me know. We can increase it. All right, so I want to grab. Okay, so let's go grab end-to-end tests intercept data. Okay, so there I have the create account. I want to export function. This is gonna be create. Oh, you're more lurk listening? Well, that works also. I guess you don't have to see it if you're lurk listening. Create. What am I doing? Create. This is a create course intercept. So create course intercept. I don't know. Oh, we can take in the ID at the very least. So that would be a string. We can take in the name. Oh, the title. I probably only really care about those two things, which means I'm going to need to create an interface for that. Create course intercept. All right, we'll do. Okay, so interesting. The other one is returning variables, email, password. Oh, it's checking. This one is checking to see if it's getting back that thing. I don't necessarily think I want it to be here. I think I want to do this in the other file. So end-to-end test, mock data. That's what I want. I want in the mock data. Export function. And so this is going to be created course mock data. All right, so if we have an ID, that's going to be a number, a title, which is going to be a. Oh, I probably need all of the things. I probably need the number, I need the title, I need the short description, I need the long description. Whatever we're going to have here. So, title. Does this even have short description, long description? I don't even remember if we're showing short description, long description here. I think that's it's one of those. Okay. Title string short description is a string. Long description is a string. What else do I care about? I don't know if I care about a tag, maybe. Tag is a string. And essentially, I think I'm going to want one of these. Create account mock data, user info mock data, learner info mock data. Says course list. Account, user, learner info, tags. Ooh, when I go to a single course, am I like grabbing? Am I getting? So if I do a request here, not user info, GraphQL. Course by ID. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. This is what I need back. So response. I need this. Okay, so we have data. Are you not gonna nice? Oh, you don't format this for me? Oh, can I format? Let's see, what is it? It's space that formats the file. I mean, you kind of did it, but not really. That's still one giant line. Just not great, but okay, whatever. All right, so we're gonna have this data. LMS courses by primary key is what it gets. Okay, so this is I'll just do this one. LMS course by primary key. So we have the ID as a number, and so this ID is going to be that number. So I think I can do that. That should be, yeah, these are not strings. These are just objects. I could probably also just do this, right? Yeah, okay. That'll make that happy. LMS tag. Okay, so we have ID um one. We don't really care about that, but the name is going to be this tag name. Okay, so name is going to be tag. Price, we don't care about that. Whatever that was set in as. Oh, I think this is going to be null. Short description. Okay. That's the short description? Okay. Change. Oh, that didn't do it? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I forgot to do visual selection. There we go. Change. That becomes short description. Our title becomes that title. Long description. Okay. Trailer URI, and then I can leave that as null. Okay, so I think that's happy now. All right, so this will be LS course by IDs. Let's save you. We'll head back to courses spec. I want to let our JSON equal what was it? Course by or LMS course? Yeah, LMS course by PK. Okay, so now I need to pass in what these are. So ID, we expect that to be 100. Title, I expect that to be the title. We have a short description. We have a long description. We have the tag. Oh, we're always selecting you. So you. And that's it. So we get you. And then I want to do a route fulfill. And we pass it into JSON. Okay, so we create a new interceptor. We then find the button. We click it. We expect to go over here. Okay, we expect the page to now match that. And then we probably want to find that stuff on the page. We just want to like verify that we can get those. So then we're gonna await page dot. I guess this is gonna be an expect, isn't it? So expect. Can I? Do I have to do an await? Wait. I don't think I have to do await on this because this is also telling me that there's no effect on that. Okay. Expect page dot get by. I think we can do get by text here, so I should be able to find the title. Oh, it's also going to be to be visible. Okay, so I can the title is visible. Expect page dot get by text. What's next? The title, the long. I don't know if the long description will be visible. Hopefully, it is. To be visible. Okay, I think I can just do that. Long description, short description to be visible. The tag. So you to be visible. And then title. I think that's it. I think that's all of those. So if I write you, let's go run this test. This is author can create the course. It should fail. We expect this to fail because we haven't written the code to do the thing yet. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we fill out the entire form. The title is now in there. We find the button, we click it, and then we expect to match courses 100, but we don't because the button doesn't actually do anything for us. So at this point now, we have to go back into our code, so back into Rustland, and tell it, this is going to be create course. When we're finished, I want to send the new course information over. Okay, so we validated the course on change. Okay, so we validated the course. Oh yeah, and here we go. Okay, so we're not doing anything now. Then we have this spawn local with an async move, and now we can do the actual thing, which is going to be creating the course. So we have the course data. Can I like inspect that? Show docs for item under cursor. Okay, that's lovely. Course data, create course data. Oh, can I actually create? Okay, create course data. Can I create docs for this? Wait, it's not that one. It's that. This is create course data. Needs a title. A short. Okay. Guess I just want a like that. Rust. Now that would be nice if I'm in the middle of like writing doc comments, if it would keep each line of like a new triple slash. I wonder if I can set up Helix to do that. Okay, so the way that this normally works, we would say, can I just write the code here, or do I have to put it in a function? I think I have to put it in a function, right? I I don't remember in the doc comment if I have to create a function to put it in, like a main function or something. I don't think so, right? I think I can just do the thing. So we can just say let mute create course data is equal to create course data default. And then I want to set that up. I want to use it. So create course data dot title equals new title to owned. Description. That will become my new short description. New long description. And then, wait, I already have a title in here. Oh, this is tag ID. Then that'll be tag ID. Oh, I don't know how to go to the end of the line. I think I just do this. And that will be something like 100. Okay, so if I save that and we head back up here, can I see that documentation when I do my space K? Right here. Okay, so here's my async move. Okay, so I want to look at course data. So space K. No. Oh, I was really hoping that would tell me how that would give me what it is. Okay. Okay, so if I have that course data, I want to call the API. I might need to do it over the type. I can't actually select the type though, because that's just like injected code over here. So I can't actually get my cursor over it, which is kind of funny. I mean, I guess I could use my mouse to try, but yeah, it's not really there. I can't like select it like I can everything else. That's too bad. Also, hello Muck Goodson. Yeah, it's a little bit odd. I haven't used the this sort of like injected thing in like a Vim like setting before, so it's getting used to it. It is nice so far. I like it more than the than the negatives, and so far it's been a lot faster than VS Code. The startup is just as bad as VS Code, but once it's there, it's been faster. Okay. So I have this. I want to now API courses. We want to insert a course. There we go. Okay, so it's going to ask for You're not going to tell me what you want anymore? Long description first. Okay. So there is course data dot really short description is next. So I think I'm going to want this as multiple lines. Course data dot short description. The tag ID as an I64. Okay, so the tag ID is next. Oh wait, where did that come from? I think that I must have accidentally added that in, right? Tag ID. Okay, so course data dot tag ID. Are you a string? I hope that you're a string. Oh no, I hope you're an I64. I guess we'll find out. And then the token. Oh, the token. Okay. To get the token, we need the auth information. So I have my auth store here. I'm moving the auth store inside of here, which means I need to clone you out. Okay, so now I still have access to the auth store. Then in on submit here, I don't need, okay, so I need to move it in here. So it moves in there, and I need to do that because it's going to move inside of here, and it needs like the hop, skip, and a jump to get in here. So once, then we move it in here, and it's fine. So then we can get access to the auth store. This is a reference. Well, I can probably extract the token at this point in time. So we can do let token. Oh, I probably then don't need to do this, do I? So let token equals, so auth store dot access token. We should have this. I mean, we should absolutely have this. I should be safe in unwrapping this. I'm going to unwrap our default, so that way it's a string. Okay, so it's an empty string, which will then cause this to fail, but it will fail with like authentication not allowed, so that should be fine. And then we'll pass in the token here. Okay. Expected future. Okay, so spawn local. How do you work? Oh wait, not spawn local. I want insert course. How do you work? You are an async function insert course, so that at the end of here we do an await. you're returning a result. So I probably want to match you. I probably want to match you. So we're going to match that. If we're okay, I need the ID. That the only thing I need is the ID. Okay, so this is like the it's like the result, like the new course. So it's really just a course, and I'm gonna do something with that. If you're an error, I get the error. Why are you upset? There you go. Okay, so now I have that. I have the alert dispatch. Now, this alert dispatch, I'm cloning here. I have that, and I'm using it. I need to move it into this block so that I can do something here with it. I'm using it out here. Okay. That means this needs to be in a block too. So that way I can let alert dispatch clone that. Why are you upset? Cannot find value learn dispatch without. I mean, I guess if I need to spell it correctly, I will. Okay. So then that moves in here. You're still upset. This function takes 5 arguments, but 4 arguments were supplied. What did I do wrong? Okay, we have long description, short description, tag ID, title. We missed title. Okay, so this is gonna be the course data dot. Oh, now it's giving me this information. Very nice. Thank you very much for that. And then the token. There we go. Okay. So now we have, we'll handle the course later. So if we have an error, I want to just display, I want to display an error, right? So that's going to be an alert dispatch. We're going to reduce mute. We get an alert state. Okay, so we're going to do alert state. It's going to equal to an alert state. Alert store builder. New error, and then the error we're going to print out for the user is error creating course. I don't know if it's like please try again or not. It's just like error creating course. Right now this is just for me, so I'm just going to leave that out there, and then I can go and investigate further. So there's that. I don't want to redirect myself. I want to stay on this page in case things fail so I can stay there. Now, if we're good, I want to, okay, so we successfully did this thing. I now want to redirect us. So I want to navigate to someplace new. So we're going to let, I guess like our route destination. It's going to be equal to our router. Our routes. I want to go to course details with the ID being the course data dot. Oh no, it's gonna be course dot. Do I have? Oh, course details. Okay, hold on. Now I'm confused how this is working. This ID is gonna be course dot ID. No field ID on create LMS course response data. Oh, available fields are insert LMS courses 1. Okay, so that's what it is. So it changes. So insert LMS courses 1 dot. Now do I have an ID? I'm seeing. Is this an option? This looks like an option. What are you? You are an option. Okay. So if this was successful, then there's no way that this could be nothing. So I think I can safely unwrap it. I think so, but I might want to handle that. World Sender, hello, interesting project I got there. Also Muck Goodson. What was the coursedata.id. Thank you for that. Also, it turns out it wasn't that. it was slightly different. But thank you for that. Sorry that Nightbot got you. It thought that was a link. Also, what's going on with that? That's weird. Let's resave. Okay, so this is mismatch types. It wants this to be an I64, but insert. Okay, so LMS courses 1. It's an option. So I don't think this implements. Okay, so I probably. How do I want to do this? LMS courses 1. Why are you an option? Database queries. Create a course. Okay, so this is a mutation. We've taken all these things that are required, and then we're going to get back an ID. Oh, because if it fails, then we're not going to get that back. But if it fails, we should get an error. I want to say that this is like never gonna happen. But we know about never gonna happen in code. That never gonna happen happens far too often in code projects. Okay, so do I want to handle that? That's the real question. Is like, do I want to handle this or trust? My concern, you only used Rust once, your watch handles were faster, you'll keep your comments to yours. Oh no, feel free to throw in any comments or questions about it. In this case, it's like I can unwrap and it will crash if we didn't get the course details back from the server for some reason. And we don't know what that is. Like we don't know why it would not give us it back, but like maybe there was an error of some kind and that's why we're not going to get it back. Rumil, hello. How are you doing today? So I think I think we could unwrap. I can expect this so that way I can give a message. So hopefully this should remind myself. I get the line number for this. Say expect that we should have the course now. Okay. Then I can get the ID here, and the ID is going to be the right type, I think. Yeah, okay. So then that's happy. So now that gives us a destination, which is the route. And then I want to navigate. So up here, here's our navigator. And I'm using that here, which means if I need it again, we need to do the same thing. So let navigator. Okay, we'll clone that there. So then down here, we can have access to it again. So on submit. I don't need to clone it here because this is the only place I'm using it. So it's going to move. Oh, it's going to move into here. Oh, and then it's going to move into here again. Okay, so I do need to navigate. So jump into here, jump into here. Okay, it does need to move again. So now we can do a navigator. We're going to push in a reference to the destination. Okay. And that should now move us along to where we expect to go. Okay. That rebuilt successfully. No, it did not. It has an error. Cannot move out of an RC. Okay. Oh, the access token. Consider calling it as ref or an as mute. Okay. So auth store access token. Where do I want to call that? Do I want to call it before the access token or after? Okay. So getting the access token right here. Okay. So store. So we have this auth store. That's this RC. Oh, access token probably at this point and as ref. That gives me a reference to a string, but then I need to move that up here. So I don't need to do another that. Oh, you're not going to be happy, are you? The trait bounds reference to a string default is not satisfied. Oh, unwrapper. Okay, so fine. We'll clone you. Because it's an option. That's what it was. Because it's an option. Okay, so that gives us a string. And now we're back to this again. Oh, as dref should do, that might work. But I think this works also. It's a fairly small string, and it only happens when I submit, and then we're immediately switching pages, so it's going to be unloaded from memory. Oh, a stir has a default, but a string does not. Yeah. But it's also in an option. So here, if we take a look at this, this is an option with a string. So I need to, if I do an as dref, converts from, or option to maybe that? Okay, then I don't need you. Yeah, that works out really nicely. We'll keep that. Okay, so we as deref it, which turns it into an option derefed string, and then we unwrap our defaults. That becomes that stir. Thank you, Isitsu. Perfect. Okay. We still have an error though. What's going on here? Uh-oh. Lifetime may not live long enough. So line 107. In our spawn local somewhere, we have the onSubmit equals callback from move event. Argument requires that one must outlive static. Okay, so something that I'm doing. Oh, create course probably. Course data maybe. It's the only thing I can think of. Course data must be. Oh, it's the token. The token is borrowed, right? So clone. Like everything else, just clone it. When in doubt, there we go. Okay, that does it. When in doubt, clone. I mean, we're on the front end in the browser. Cloning is just something you need to do constantly. Okay. Luckily, it's all pretty small stuff, so it won't really affect anything at all. Okay, so there we have that. I thought I saw red somewhere, but oh, we do have red here. Oh, it's this stupid thing again. Okay, so this is my biggest complaint about Helix so far. Rust Analyzer in Helix is telling me that this name doesn't exist on this type, but it's compiling. So Rust Analyzer is wrong. Because if I'm going to trust something, I'm going to trust the fact that it compiles. All right, so let's run this. We'll come back to our test now, and let's rerun our test and see if it does the thing. That did not do the thing. So we hit the button. It did a route fulfill. And so I can see in the route fulfill. Okay, I returned with all this data, but did not. Okay, so expected to match this. I wonder if we didn't give it enough time. If I do this myself, does it work? All right, so let's go create a course. All right. What do we have right now? We have Axum and U. So let's do a new course. We'll do I don't know, let's see. Web dev. Oh, we'll do Leptos. Leptos is new. Leptos. I don't have a tag for Leptos, so you get Rust tag. Long description. It's really fast. Short description is just fast. All right. Uh-oh. Error creating a course. Okay, so we did no console logs. Interesting. I mean, so no error logs here. Oh, but here's an error log here. Okay, message, field insert, LMS courses 1 not found, and type mutation. Okay, I think I know what this is. Data. LMS courses. I am an author, and an author is not allowed to insert. That's my problem. Now, if I were to say an author is allowed to insert without any checks, the title, the trailer UI, tag ID, price, long description, and short description. Okay, so I can do all of those. If I do that, let's try again. Review. Hey, there, it works immediately. Okay. Alephmafra. I am sorry about butchering your username, but hello, welcome. We're using Rust for the front end, not even for the API. No, we're using Rust for building the. It's like very similar to React. It's called Yew. So it's a front end framework written in Rust that I can write Rust. It creates WebAssembly and then allows me to run here. So all this stuff, this is Rust, HTML, and CSS, which is really nice. Okay, but this is working. We have courses 3 now. So if I go and look at the list of courses, here's our Leptos. Oh, that's what it is. We only see the short description. Okay, so there's that. Oh, it sounds like a name in Portuguese. I don't know many Portuguese names, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so it's working now. Now we have to get the test to work. So you expect to match this. You didn't wait long enough, did you? So I need to tell you. Uh-oh. What did I do? I accidentally quit the terminal. That's not great. Uh, oops. Oh, Zellage. List. Zellage LS. Yeah, okay. Zellage attach. Attach. There we go. All right. One of the nice things about using something like Zellage or Tmux, if you accidentally quit your terminal, you didn't really quit everything else. So we're still good and we're working here. Okay, so we want to go to end-to-end tests, courses, spec. Okay, Brazilian. Very nice. Well, welcome from Brazil. Okay, so we expect. Okay, so what we've learned there is the short description will not be visible. So I can go ahead and delete you. But we expect you to match this. Now, I want to click there. I think what I can do is I can await page dot wait for load state. So wait until the network is idle again. And then that should work. Okay. So everything's happy there. Let's rerun you. Oh, that did not work. Okay. So we're still on create course. Is there anything more? Okay, so it comes here and then just nothing changes. Interesting. Okay. Wait for load state. Apparently works. Oh, not waiting. Network idle event already fired. Ooh, okay. So maybe I don't care. I guess I don't care about the other page loading. I care about us trying to go to the other page. I think that's what it is. So I don't care about any of that. Let's see. I click this button and then I care about this happening. So let's do a okay, let maybe like uh created. Ooh. Oh, there's a wait for navigation. Oh, okay, hold on. Await page dot. It's crossed out. Why is that crossed out? Wait for navigation is deprecated. Ah, okay. Wait for request. Waits for the. Oh wait. I can do wait for URL. Waits for the mainframe to navigate to the given URL. Okay. There we go. Okay, so wait for URL. And this can be regexed. Okay. So we can do, I want to go to courses /100. And then we have options. And this can be wait until, I guess. Wait until network idle, like that. All right, let's try that. Oh, it's waiting a long time. This is timing out. There's no error here. So I don't see like an error showing up. Duration timed out. Okay. Route fulfill. I huh. So it's not failing. I'm not. We should have the course. Oh, panicked at should have the course now. Okay, that expect didn't work. Okay, so we broke it. We broke it. All right. So we broke it specifically at create course up here. Right here. We're trying to get the ID out. Okay, so it works. We're trying to get the ID out. All right. So my intercept wasn't in the right format as far as I can tell. So let's try this. Let's create another course. Wait, do I still have this network? Post. It's getting a list of tags. I must correspond that. No. Okay, fine. All right, so this is whatever. That, you, that. I don't really care about any of this. I just want to know what this is. Create the course. Okay, here's our insert. I want the response. Just give me this. This is what I need to throw in to end-to-end test the mock data. This is what we need to return, not whatever I did. Okay, I'll just delete all of you. Okay. ID, okay, that's that. Title. Okay, title's that. Short description. It's that, and then long description. And then tag. Oh, look at this LMS tag. It's supposed to be in this configuration here. So name. It's like that. Okay. You should be happier now. Let's try this again. Can I stop you? I can't. Wait, can I? No? Uh-oh. It's like frozen. Okay, there we go. All right, you have a green check mark. Okay, so get by role button, route fulfill, wait for URL. I mean, I guess because it works, that means we're there. It doesn't show me it there, but I think like we wait for the URL to be there and then we're fine. I guess I could throw one last let's do end-to-end tests, courses spec. Okay, so I wait for URL to go into courses. I guess it would make sense to do an expect page.url to match courses /100. Wait for URL. So I guess like this point, I can. I'll just do that. Wait for URL to match with courses. Also wait for network to be idle. And then check to see if we're at 100. Network idle occurs before content loaded. There's a paint in between. Ooh. What else can I do here? My choice is load DOM content load. Oh, maybe DOM content loaded would be right. Let's try DOM content loaded. Okay, let's try this again. maybe it'll work this time and we'll actually see the page that we're on. No, we don't. The expect to match is passing. We just don't get to see it here. But it clearly is passing because does this need to be in the wait? It's telling me that await has no effect for this. Which seems to be true. Okay, so DOM content loaded may not be the right one. Maybe? What else do I have? Timeouts. Wait until... Oh, I could do a timeout. Okay, so we're doing wait until... So we have DOM content loaded, network idle, commit. I don't know what commit would be. But we could just do a timeout instead. So let's try this. We'll do a timeout. And this can be, is this a number? It's a number. So let's wait for 100 milliseconds. That should be way more than enough time. Or not. It waited for 7 milliseconds. Oh, the wait for URL happens, and then expect to match. Takes zero milliseconds to work, but I think there's no errors here. It seems to work though. Okay, I'm gonna believe it. All right. Well, if I ask you to do it for all of the browsers, maybe some of the other ones have like, we'll draw it out differently. Okay, Chromium. Nope. Firefox. Nope. Route fulfill timed out. Great. But WebKit is like, okay, cool. Well, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to leave it as that. It seems to be working. So we seem to now have a working test for creating a course. Okay, I'm going to just accept that, and we're going to be happy. So what does this mean? It now means that we can create a course. Next up would be to create an article in the course, actually like start putting stuff inside of a course. So we sort of have like the metadata for it, and then we want to associate articles with it. But I am out of time today, so I won't be able to start working on that right now. Let's I think, let's see. Kuvaman is the only person I'm following who's streaming right now. Kuvaman is on day 5 of his Rust Bevy Jam. So making an interesting game in Rust. The theme is called Side Effects. I'm waiting for the advertisement to get done. So we can set up a raid for him again. If you're interested in game development, especially with Rust, Bevy is a great choice. I haven't played with it myself, but it is supposedly it's really fun and good to do. So go ahead and set that up. All right, everybody, thank you for hanging out with me today. I will be back tomorrow morning around 7 a.m. Mountain Time to continue with this. Now that we have courses set up, it's time for us to start working on whatever the next thing is. I suspect it's going to be creating the articles that go in the courses, but we might have some setup to do in order, like before we get there. So we'll have to figure that out. So with that, thank you again for hanging out, and I will see you all next time. Bye.